Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lorraine, otherwise known as Rain. I wanted to answer some questions in the comments. I see someone is asking me about how did I get into the flower business and what makes a successful flower shop, and also how they can get into and run a successful flower shop. My first thing is I never thought of selling flowers or getting into the flower business. That was coincidence. But what I was looking for was a business that didn't require hard, back-breaking work, and something that I can do to make money. I am in any business that I go into to make money, which is why most people get into businesses, right? We get into businesses so that we can make money. And I'm always trying to figure out how to make money. Now, if you know me and we're friends and we talk, then you know me, you know my goals, you know what I'm always looking for. So when I saw the flower shop for sale, I knew nothing about flowers, but what made sense to me was the freedom that it would allow me. I have a 4-year-old. I want to be home more, and my husband worked for himself, and I wanted something that was going to create the type of financial freedom that I'm looking for in the next 12 months. And after sending an email to the seller and having a conversation with him, I said, you know what, this could work. So after meeting up in a couple of meetings and running the numbers, it made sense. If someone had told me 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, that I can sell something as beautiful and as simple as flowers, and make money, I would say, are you crazy? Because I have no idea, right? We buy flowers all the time for different events, Mother's Day, birthdays, Valentine's Day, and we never really realize why people do it, right? You see those people on the side of the road, sometimes on the highway, or in front of Walgreens or CVS, that's selling flowers, and you're just like, never crossed your mind if it made money, right? But why else would they be doing it? People don't do things just to do things when they're selling, especially when they're selling. They do things to make money. The flower shop, so far, I find it's hard and it's not hard. Okay, there is nothing when you're starting out that's going to be easy. So there's a lot to learn. Like, I thought I knew a little bit about flowers. I'm from the island, so I know a little bit about some flowers, especially the tropical stuff, and some plants. I know I'm learning how to run and change a website, because that is not my forte. That's my husband's forte. I'm more of a concept execution, planning. I can look at a business and look at the numbers and figure it out in no time without actually having to put pen to paper, the cost. So to make a long story short, because I could go on forever, you want to get into the flower business? Great. There's a market for it. Look into it. It's $1 billion industry. Flowers are the bad thing about flowers is they go back quick, right? So you got to move the inventory. So you want to not find yourself with too much. You don't need any type of special license to sell flowers. That's what I loved about it. I already had an LLC, so it was just my business buying another business. And then you need business credit, because you're going to need business credit cards. You need vendors that sell wholesale to retail stores, and get your account set up, and you shop online, or you go meet in person. A lot of nurseries, a lot of wholesalers, they want to meet you in person, so then you have to go out. We prefer and we do buy from local nurseries in Long Island, New Jersey. New York doesn't really have that too much greenhouses for florists. but we try to buy local and we buy from small businesses because we are a small business. And yes, a flower business can be profitable as with any other business. I don't want to sound cliche by saying do your homework, but do your homework. When I saw this business for sale, initially, I thought it was great. I was like, man, this is really good. But then I saw the selling price. I'm like, can't afford it, you know. But I think it was just meant for me to get into it, because I came back a couple months later, the price is lower, and the seller already had buyers with letters of intent that he already signed. So having that discussion with him and finding out, you know, what it is and seeing that it aligns with my goal and that I am an avid gardener. Yes, I garden. It helped, right? And we are still learning so much here. So much to learn, like designing, right? So if you want to get into the flower business, not hard. The only thing is that if you want to sell plants, so you want to be like a nursery, you have to get a special certificate from New York State in order to do that. You need a reseller's certificate in order to sell any goods, flowers included. So if you have your LLC, you have your EIN, you can apply for a reseller certificate in New York City. The thing with a reseller in New York City with a reseller certificate is you don't have to renew it at the end of the year, like places like Florida does. So so that's good. That's really good. Let me know what your questions and comments and concerns are. I'm not going to tell you it's easy. Sometimes I get, you know, frustrated because I am very, very impatient. I like instant gratification, and I think most people do. They just don't like to admit it. But me, no shame. Instant gratification. Want it, no. Just like when I play the lottery. Every ticket I buy is a winning ticket. I'm not even joking. So when I win, vex. I want about my $2. But I'm telling y'all, man, don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your dream. If I was a lesser person, coming from as far as I'm coming from, living in the shelter for a year with my 18-month-old, and then, you know, bouncing back, going to school, finishing, graduating at the top of my class, working in corporate America, buying a house when I was 28, making $36,000 a year. People told me I couldn't do it. They're like, what? They literally laughed at me. But now I'm 40 and I have been a homeowner for 12 years and I own land and I own businesses. Don't give up on your dream. Forget the other people. Don't listen to the outside noise. And it's not easy to take risk. I am a risk taker, sadly, but also a good thing. I am a risk taker. Take the risk. Set up the business. Buy the business. I see other flower shops for sale in Long Island and around the city. Some of them are really, really expensive. Find one that fits your budget. It is better to buy a business that's already operating than to start a business. Always. There's no reason to reinvent the wheel. The wheel has already been invented. Take over the driving. Okay? Drop your questions, drop your comments. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe button. See you guys next time. Bye.